Let's see how the weather's shaping up this week. Wendy's got the forecast for us.
Yes, nice. Well, yes, it is actually. For most, I think it will be really pleasant, really lovely week. But if you're trying to grow anything at this time of year, you may be hoping for a couple of days off where you don't have to lug the watering can around. I think I'm going to disappoint you there because the weather for the week ahead is looking almost entirely dry. There'll also be some sunshine and it will be very warm midweek. Here's the temperature trend for this week. We started off fairly well at 20 degrees. I think we'll notch up a couple through tomorrow. We could, in some places, hit 25, 26 degrees on Wednesday before it just cools off a touch to more typical June temperatures towards the end of the week. We've got a fine evening out there at the moment. There'll be a bit of cloud drifting around as we go through the night, but generally light winds. It means that for central London, I think we'll be in double figures, but 8 or 9 degrees across the countryside, so single figures here and there. And we'll start the day tomorrow with a bit of cloud in the sky. It might look a bit disappointing to begin with, but that cloud looks set to thin and break away. There will be light winds and the temperatures will pick up quite nicely. So 18 or 19 degrees across the home counties, 22 degrees for central London, feeling quite pleasant, I think. And then as we go through Wednesday, again, there will be a fair amount of cloud drifting to and fro, some sunny breaks, some bright spells, but it will be a tiny bit warmer, between 22 and 24 degrees at least. But I think there will be some places that just notch up above that. Now, as we go through Thursday, we will have seen this cold front go through. Again, that's really not going to bring us any rain, but what we will do is freshen things up a touch towards the end of the week. We've still got this high pressure dominating the weather conditions, so it is going to stay fine. So here's the week ahead. It's looking pretty decent. There will be a bit of cloud from time to time, but pretty warm on Wednesday, and some fine sunny spells last us through towards the end of the week as well, keeping temperatures 22, 23 degrees, very pleasant. Then as we get towards next weekend, it might be a repeat of the one we've just had, and there will be more cloud. We can't rule out an occasional showers. Temperatures fairly normal for the time of year.
We'll see how it goes. Wendy, thanks very much. Just before we go, a reminder of the day's main headlines. The mother of a British man believed killed in Kenya after going to fight with Islamic extremists has spoken to the BBC. Sally Evans from Buckinghamshire said she hadn't heard from her son, who converted to Islam, since last December. And the average rent in London has surpassed £1,500 a month for the first time ever. Meanwhile, a new report says house prices have reached an all-time high, with the average asking price now in excess of £600,000. And that's it for now. I'll be back later during the 10 o'clock news here on BBC One. Plenty more, though, on our website and our Facebook page. From all of us here, thanks for watching and have a lovely evening. Bye for now.
Live tennis coverage from the Queen's Club Championships continues tomorrow afternoon on BBC Two. Watch the action from 1 or listen to live commentary on 5 Live Sports Extra.
I have the contracts for you to sign, and you'll be the proud owners of Hazelwood Manor. Yes.
I fought for someone and they let me down.
If I had the strength, I'd beat the living daylights out of you.
Just tell me that she's alive.
The Syndicate continues tomorrow at 9 on BBC One.
You get points for that, don't you? Like a snooker thing.
Looking good.
If you're a monk with hair around the sides but not on the top, it's also a shower cap.
Top Gear, coming soon, only on BBC Two.
That's June Whitfield in that one.
Last week on Prized Apart, Julie and Nikki saved their partners by correctly answering their questions, keeping them in the competition. But who will survive this week?
I've never felt anything like this.
Oh, this is great!
See you in a desert.
They're prized apart, but they're in it together. Continues Saturday at 7 on BBC One.
Bringing out a childish delight in custard, eating together with Nigel Slater at 7:30. Then can Kush resist Stacey's charms in EastEnders at 8 here on BBC One? All after The One Show.
And welcome to The One Show with Matt Baker.
And Alex Jones. Now, we all know that the early bird catches the worm, doesn't it? So let's not beat around the bush, shall we? Because actions speak louder than words.
Why are you talking in catchphrases?
Well, I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, am I?
Oh.
And reveal the horse with the most. You know, because he really is the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, come on. You've got to know who I'm talking about. It's Mr. Catchphrase himself.
Yes. Roy Walker.
It's good, but it's not right.
Oh. Stephen Mulhern.
Right! There you go. Absolutely nailed it.
I'm going to use that. I'm going to nick that routine.
See?
Yeah.
You could have that,
That's
couldn't
mine.
you? But you've never met Roy Walker, have you?
I've never met him. I don't know what he thinks about what we've done with the show. If you are watching, Roy, I hope you like it.
Yeah, I think